Hi, hello everyone. How's it going? How you guys doing? Dave, you, Buddy, QC, and DNG, and Bran. How's it going, everyone? It's a new week. It's Tuesday, but you know, but into that, yeah, that's not that doesn't take into account the small rhythm, so it can be considered like a distance. Hey, what's with the music? It's not. There we go. It wasn't being shown. There we go. Oh, hi, Michael. Hello. Happy to see you here.
Intercepted a transmission from Little Norwegians that says this. How's our BOI doing?
Or VOI. I'm okay. Got a slight headache today too. I think it's some remnants from yesterday. But you know, I'll be okay. It will be a chill stream anyway. Yeah, exactly.
Intercepted a transmission from Dimthapali that says this. Hi, hello. Let this week be good on us. Have a good one and praise be ibuprofen and be an acid.
Yeah, praise be the ibuprofen. Oh Mike, you see, I'm sorry that seems like a really stressful situation. I hope things continue to be okay with you. Um, and you don't get to have a lot of trouble. And I don't know if I can help in any way, but this goes for everyone. In here, if at any time you need to chat or to talk about something, my DMs are open. I'll always try to cheer anyone up if I can. In any case, not a lot of news from my side. I've been really busy with some in real life things, but things might get calm in a couple of weeks at most, so hoping for that. I think we can go to the art scene already. And this is what we are working on today. Is, for a change, a human character. Been a while since I made the last one, which I think was the small Miku for the Atsune Meku thing. Oh, it should be in there. You, I want to add one for Jam too, so you can pat Jam. Thank you. So yeah, like, let's actually get to work right away. Because I think it should be good to just get some things done. Also, why is this purple? Ah, yeah, because I got this madcap in here. I prefer to work with gray, for starters. Also, as you can see, this reference is not like a straight ahead view, so it will be just something that we in general use as a reference for details and for general proportions. But we'll actually do a lot of improvisation, I think. Should be good. We'll see how this looks.
I've got a good joke for you. I'm so good at sleeping,
Let's hear that.
I can do it with my eyes closed.
You know, you and me both, Jam. That might be my forte too. Since this is the bat, it should go a little bit up. And we can get rid of a few faces in here too. There we go. I think it's a good moment to start using the mirror modifier. Let me see, there we go. Oh, hi! RV, hello! Look at you! Man of the hour! You just catch it in, the process at the very beginning. How's it going? For everyone who doesn't know him, so yeah, this commission is for SuddenlyRV, who just joined the chat. Happy to hear that. That's a cute emote. So yeah, like, we are taking it easy today. Because it's been a kinda strange week. Let's see, why is this not centered? There we go. Alright, and we can now just merge by distance. And we can now fix this shape a little bit. There we go. I think this is like a good shape. We can probably add a single subdivision in here to make the bat have a more correct shape. Something like this. I'm sensing the body is a little bit unproportioned. Like the torso is too tall. Something like this should help. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I'm always working when watching any stream, to be honest. Of course, if you see anything that you want me to change, like, you are super welcome. It will help us get everything done earlier anyway, so... But not at the same time. There we go, with the general shape. Now the legs are interesting because they have these little boots. And they make this puffy shape at the bottom. So this is the first thing I'm going to play with. There we go. Now thinking about it, maybe the hips needs to be a little bit bigger because those are really puffy pants. Something like this. Yeah, looking fine, I think. And we can even make things a little bit more symmetrical this way. There we go. Probably the boots should be a little bit bigger. I think it's a good shape in general. Alright. Not a bad start, to be honest. With this one though, I think we can even try and make the arm connected to the body. The jacket's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I think we can get away with adding it as a separate object or something. Sorry for the few seconds of silence, just had to sneeze real loud. I didn't want to blow up all of your eardrums. Let me see. That sure actually looks like a sneeze emote. Maybe something like this. Alright, so we can now merge by distance. I think we'll go with an A shape for the arms this time. Because I think for this kind of shoulder it helps. Let's see what's the length of the arm. Should probably be a little bit longer. Yeah, something like this. Alright. I love how eclectic the music playlist is. Alright, and now let's actually work on the jacket, because it's open over here. And what I like to do in these cases is actually adding a bit of a separation. Let's see, how low does this get? This goes over here. So what I'll do is extrude all of this. Or actually I will also pick all of this. Up to this point, to be honest. I think. Actually, Extrude faces and normals. There we go. And now we kinda stitch everything in here. This track is so good, by the way. Like, what's up with Persona soundtracks? I haven't seen any other game that does it like them. Yeah, Persona 5 has an amazing soundtrack, and I am mostly a Persona 3 guy, but you know, I can't deny Persona 5 has the groove. This one in particular is one of my favorites. Persona 1 and 2, you never hear about those? Because they got that weird early installment thing. You see, if you play Persona 1, it's much closer to a Shin Megami Tensei game than the modern ones, because it was just an spin-off, after all. And the thing is, it's a really hardcore game, like it's kinda complicated, and it's not very user-friendly. And in terms of mechanics, it's not very original compared to the newer ones. And it was with Persona 3 that they just decided to separate things a little bit more from the mainline Shin Megami Tensei games. And they added that duality from living a normal life in the normal world and going on a dungeon in the alternate reality. So, you know, most of what people know about Persona comes from Persona 3. Alright, I think we got a nice shape for this. Another thing I like to do with the hoodies is to actually add like a shape like this. So we got the general shape. And then we can just extrude everything and get a nice hoodie. A nice hood is what I mean. We need to change this shape though. Hey, look at her go! Oh yeah, in Persona 2 they really did something weird. They had certain historical figure become the final boss. I don't think it will happen anything for saying it. If we are talking about a video game, and even if we weren't, like, we shouldn't just erase history. They had Hitler as a final boss in that game, which is a decision, to say the least. I still don't like this jointing here. I think we should add a bit of a separation. Oh, thank you for the follow, Wilsita. Hello and welcome, and I hope you have fun in here. And hi, Tsunami. Hello. Happy to see you here. Yeah, exactly. Like but here's the thing. Wolfenstein, like the whole thing, is about Nazis. Like that's the thing of the story. In Persona 2 is almost frivolized because the story is not about that. So it's mostly about shock factor and I don't know. It feels a little bit tasteless. Alright, I think this is a good shape for the whole thing. No, things that we also need to add. Also, sorry, now instead of no, I am trying to improve my pronunciation in English. I still pronounce the letter as O, which is how we pronounce it in Spanish, but I really shouldn't. I should be a little bit, how to say this? I should be mindful of correct pronunciation. So with this we got an hexagon for the neck, which is ideal. There we go, good shape for the neck. But we got a pentagon in here with we really shouldn't. Kinda prefer it this way. There we go. Little bit more like this. There we go, better silhouette. I think we got a good main body. Also, hi Lavender, hello! Happy to see you here too. Your trombone model looks so good. Like good job in there. What are you working on next? If it's okay to disclose. From Breath of Fire 2. Hey, is that the yellow tiger girl? With the big two-pronged staff? Oh, it's a commission, that's cool. Congrats. On the topic of that, there is something I would like to talk with you at some point when you have time, Lavender, so feel free to reach on my DMs. No rush at all, because it's just like figuring stuff out. Great, nice. I shall try to remember to hit you up. Alright, so we got like the general shape of the hand. Then we'll add a single subdivision in here, making it close to the knuckles to get the hand a little bit of a more natural shape. There we go. And now, what about fingers? We should have the full 5 fingers in here. Which means we need 4 coming out of here, so 3 subdivisions. That means we need a center division here. There we go. In fact, I think I will up the division a little bit lower in the geometry. It will be easier. There we go. So we can get rid of those. Oh, the Girl with Wings. I don't think I know that one because I never played Breath of Fire, so all I know are the fan arts. Alright, let me see. Probably could clean this up a little bit. Yeah, something like this. I like it more. Oh, I love this track. Don't think we have heard it in the playlist until now. We're on fire lately, Lavender. I hope you know that. There we go. Yeah, you're doing an amazing job. You're on fire. Is that not an expression in English? if that's the case, I'm sorry. I might be just translating literally an Spanish expression in there. Alright, and I will pick all of these faces, make them smaller. There we go. So I make everything hexagonal. En fuego. Oh, that sounds amazing, Lavender. We got exactly 1 day of holiday this week, which is this Thursday, which is why I won't be streaming. And I really need it to be honest. Whoa, this is not exactly how I wanted it to be. Forgot I was in medium point. There we go. Much better. So now we want to make some fingers longer than others. So I do something like this. There we go. Nice hand. Saving. Oh, thank you, Tsunami. I hope you can get some time off too. You've been working real hard lately too. You really crank out art like there's no tomorrow. A lot of it is gift art, so that's like double as cool. I should do more of that too, if I find the time. Because I feel that you're all being really nice with me and I'm not really returning the favor as often as I should. So hey, time is of the essence. I think I will get rid of those, so we can simply have this. Oh, you made something? Let me check real quick. I want to see. Oh my god, that's amazing! Yes! Funnily enough, I was thinking about something similar lately. With all of those setups. It's an amazing piece. Want me to share in here because it's it really is a thing to behold. Let me see. All right, let me show it. I should save it first. And now I go here. And I think I should have something here. I don't think I do. But I will add it anyway. Twisting my neck a little bit to to make it work. Hey, what is it? I thought I had downloaded it. Should be here. There we go. It's so funny. That's her body in here. I just have you in here like a fridge magnet somewhere. There we go. Which reminds me, everyone go and follow the Norwegians. He's not often as buff as in this image, but he really is putting a lot of the work at the gym.
Yo. Gaming_Electros has got something to say. It goes. Put the twinkle art on stream too, and have it cover up chat JK.
Hey, actually, you know what? It's true. I should actually also show it. It's such a funny piece. It's really cartoony. Let me see. Minute 2. Whoa, it's big. Sorry, making it a little bit smaller. This is how you know that I am not as experienced as a streamer, because I'm sure there should be some sort of shortcut for it. Oh my god, yes, my god. My little creature. It is so inspiring. I love how all of you are so creative. I said it last stream. I will repeat it right now. Like, people that are not passionate about anything, I don't vibe with those. I think they are not only like wasting their chance in life, but also I don't trust them. You all, on the other hand, are my kind of people. Yeah, that's being creative. Created and creating. And I hate when I think of a good pun, but my English pronunciation is not good enough to make it work. There we go. I think this is a relatively good hand shape. We can even make this a little bit taller. Add a little bit like this. And there we go. Probably the hand should be a little bit smaller. There we go. This probably needs to be a little bit closer in here, so as not to make part of the arm way longer than the other. Hey, be an unstoppable menace. Be a menace because that's your birthright. Be unstoppable. Will turn this around a little bit? Not actually. I think I will turn this instead. There we go. Alright. I think geometry wise we are in a good spot. Yeah, that makes sense. I think probably the body is a little bit too big. So we'll pick all of these. Oh, let me see what it is. And it's the mouses. That's a fun one. Also, why am I still in this pose? What happened? Something went wrong with the redeem. I'm stuck in this pose. Help! I am inspirational. There we go. Yeah, you know, but I am nothing of the sort of a leader. Also, what's up with this? What did I activate? There we go. But better. Let me see. Perfect length. So we can actually start modeling the head.
Yo mol gato, drink some water.
On it. And saving. See you later, Lavender. Can't wait to see what you work on next. Like you just told me, but I just want to see how it looks. Alright, now let's work on the head. Little
Hey
bit
boss.
nervous.
Incoming message from Little Norwegians. It reads: save early. Save often.
And never overwrite a save. That's the mantra. But as I was saying, I don't think I've ever been like a leader of any kind. I'm now working on this new game project. I am not working alone, which is something I will say already. Because you know, for Fragan, I almost worked alone on that one. Didn't make the music myself. Had some help from Tohat when it came to quality assurance. Of course, didn't make the parts, but you know, when it came to working on the game, I was unrestricted. To say it in some way. If I wanted to add a feature, it depended only on me. I didn't really have a lot of help, and with this one I want to do it differently. So I'm getting help from a bunch of really talented friends that you may or might not know. I want to make a good announcement with everyone in the team when the game is formally announced. I am a little bit, how to say it, not confident, the opposite, because I want to make sure that I am good at managing the team. Alright, got a nice head shape. Oh, thank you for the follow! Sorry. Hey! Happy to see you here. I was a little bit surprised. I thought you were following. Happens a lot of time. You know, there is so often that I think I follow someone. I'm back. Strange. I don't know what might have happened. I don't know. It's weird. I will say that happened to me, but that being in social media, not in here into it, it's weird. I don't know, but in any case,
Yo.
I'm so happy to see
Gaming
you here.
_Electros has got something to say. It goes: I've been sitting on this info since the trailer, but I'm wondering if anyone else ever noticed the pins on Twinkle's outfit.
Oh, that's a real good little detail. I hope more people notice. In any case, super happy to see you here. For everyone who is not following, so in here, Like, go follow her right now. She's amazing. I don't think I know any other VTuber that has as many and as varied alt models as you. And they are all so cool and so different. I think those are like the highlight of your streams. Alright, I think we got like a general shape that works very well. I know that you try very hard, which is something I salute. I'm also a tryhard of a person. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to your next one. It's gonna be so good. You always come up with such good concepts. Can't wait. I love seeing those updates. Okay. Happens. We are all incredibly busy. See you later and have a fantastic day, okay? Now I'm thinking what to make for the face with the nose. We should probably model it instead of just painting it. But the whole thing is a little bit big. So we'll make the whole model a little bit small. There we go. Because our proportions are slightly different from those in the ref. Oh, Darkstalker's music always gets me, because it always sounds super familiar, but I never catch it immediately. I think we'll make this way taller. There we go. And we can add a subdivision in here to improve the silhouette a little bit. There we go. Much better. Hey, people will find out in the game. I want to add like dating mechanics or something. But yeah, one thing I want to say, now that we are talking about that, is that as much as I am proud of Frogan, it didn't really have any kind of message. It didn't really fight for anything as a piece of art. With my next game, that will be different. Because all of the incredibly shitty people in the world have pissed me, and I won't let it happen. If I can do something, I will do my little part. So let me see, we got like this part for the mouth. There we go. And now, what about the nose? Should be something like this. I'm not sure, to be honest, because I don't often make noses like this. Now, how good is the soundtrack in Persona Q? It rivals the mainline games. Okay, we will call this mesh body. And let's actually start working on the hair, because this one is going to be tricky. Separate selection. Alright. And I will move this aside so we can see the hair. Like, we see that it's got a middle separation, but it's a little bit offset to the right. And it also gets a little bit wider near the back. So we'll start by that. Let's see. You should go higher, by the way. Like, it goes at the eyes level, so we should actually get rid of this. And have a little bit of this. Now let's see what else. Thinking about it. Probably we need to add the ears first, just in case, to have a little reference. Oh yeah, it is getting real warm. Like, the weather in general is crazy lately. Probably it feels hotter because of the sudden temperature changes. Because we really don't have time to prepare for it. Like, one day it's cold as hell, and another we are like having summertime temperatures. It's crazy. There we go. I think this is the balance. So we got something like this as a general shape. It still doesn't look very similar to the reference, but we'll see. I think at this point we can actually start thinking about the subdivisions in here, about the both little wads of hair. Because one of them comes over here to cover the ear. But where does it start? Maybe like this. I can understand you about having trouble with heat though, because it's supposed to be way chillier over there, right? Like to the point I'm considering that a possible good place for a vacation would be Norway, just so we escape from the height of summer. Let me see. Probably over here is when that starts. Alright, have a fantastic time shopping. Right, so this one goes a little bit like this. And then doubles down like this. This kind of hair is really difficult to make, at least to me. Okay, but this still doesn't feel like it's doing a loop. That might be because we need something in the inside. Into the VMA like 3 years ago, and I think it was still winter. Oh my god, that sounds a little bit too strong, but promising for the middle of the summer, actually. Alright, so this will be like just this side of the hair, but we need to change things up a little bit, because it's not exactly symmetrical, and we need several layers, to be honest. So let's duplicate all of this. And then We can change things up a little bit. There we go, something like this. Gonna be a fluffy boy, yeah, like this is such a tricky hairstyle. I think today I will spend most of my time working in the hair. Hey, it's okay to rest when your body is telling you that you cannot work today. I forced myself to work harder than I should yesterday, and I think I got a big headache because of that. Alright, I think this is like a good shape. Starting to look a little bit more like the reference. Not too much, but we are getting close. Oh, thank you for the follow, Trench! Hello, Wang, welcome to the chat. I hope you have fun in here. Breaks are indeed important, as Phil said. There we go with this. And now I think If I pick those and merge them in the center, I can get the shape for this part of the hair way easier. There we go. Much better, I will say. Doesn't feel as fluffy though. So we'll pick all of these and try something in here. A bit better. Maybe the ear is a little bit too big. Yeah, I think this is a good approximation. If we now apply this, we can now move this towards the cursor. And we can actually get things to look a little bit more like the reference. This one can go a little bit lower. It's a bit messy, but we'll clean this up. Hey, it doesn't squeak much back. Why? What happened? Let me just test. Yeah, it's not sounding. Why? Let me go to studio mode for a second. Alright, there is our sound. So let's... Yeah, it's not sounding. What the heck? It sounds now? And it doesn't sound now. It's strange. Maybe it needs more time. Might be... Let me check this real quick. Testing again. Well, let's hope that fixed it. There we go. Now this part should go way lower. Also, what a beautiful sound. Like... You know, Dave knows this. Sega should make a DDR game with just Sonic songs. Like, how come they haven't done that yet? Your part was silenced. It didn't sound again. I don't know what is going on with this. You should be resetting the audio file every single time. I might ask you later about this because this is similar to how your own redeems work. So maybe I'm doing something different that I shouldn't.
Hey Molgato. TGC_Dave has a message for you.
Well, let's hear
It
it.
says, did you save when Dave redeemed the save redeem? If not, here's your reminder.
Oh yeah, I save a lot of times. I press Ctrl S. like I do it with the shortcut. So I don't know. Let me see. We are almost
Yo mol gato. Drink some water.
alright. Drinking some water. And I think we can just extrude this shape in here. And maybe this one too. I think we got the shape correctly this time. This one probably can go a little bit over here though. Oh, this is so good. The magical girl. She is the magical girl. I am sorry, by the way, for my terrible singing. I cannot help it. These songs, this kind of music always makes me want to try. Alright, I think we got a perfectly serviceable hair shape. Maybe this needs to go down like this. There we go. I'm doing a little bit more of sculpting because, you know, I might say that we are done, but then I cannot help myself and I will touch up everything again if I can. Hi, Lionfire! Welcome back from last time. Happy to see that you're returning here. I'm thinking now we need to make the neck a little bit thicker. To make it fit a little bit more with the reference. There we go. And we can probably also improve a little bit the shape of the hood. Because if we start in here, we can now add an extra loop. There we go, much better. Didn't we listen to this one already? Well, buddy, those biceps are not built without effort, so I understand that you are tired. Drawing on paper is real cool though, Tsunami. I do it from time to time, just so I don't forget. Even though it's infinitely more convenient to draw digitally. And sometimes I get surprised by the results. It's like some things are easier to make in paper. There we go. So we got like a more flowy shape. Alright, much better I will say. What doesn't really sit well with me is the nose. Maybe we should simply do this. I know it's too simple, but sometimes simple is better. Alright. I think we did a great job with the hair after all. I was struggling so much. The ears feel like they are too high though. Much better, I guess. Would really get some hardcore training with your drawing. I find it real hard. You know that jam drawing I posted yesterday? Oh my god, yesterday! It wasn't yesterday, it was 2 days ago. My perception of time is so fucked up. I had a real hard time with it because I was drawing on the iPad, and it feels like digital drawing. But since I wasn't using Clip Studio Paint, I didn't have any of my usual tools, and I really didn't know how to use a lot of other basic tools in Procreate. So it was like having the worst of both worlds in both of digital and paper. It was such a surreal experience. This song is so good. I will go to bat for this game. This song is from Soul Hackers 2. Like it's mediocre as a game, especially coming from Atlas. But I don't know, it feels like it could have been amazing. Like there is a seed for an amazing game in there. I can only assume it had a very trouble development. Because a lot of the complaints I have for that game are certainly inexplicable otherwise. Like you hear this amazing song, this is from a single shop. Like this is from the upgrade shop in which you upgrade your character's weapons. Like only in that shop you hear this song. It's amazing. Each single shop in the game has an amazing song only for that single shop. And then you go to the dungeons and all of them use the same track. It's stupid. It's as if they had burned through their budget with the shop songs and then they were told, hey, no more music. Reuse everything you can. It's so weird, it's so idiotic. Alright, let's make the shades now. And I think with that we should be about done for today. Actually, for the shades I want to try something different. I want to add them here, because I won't even add them to the rig. I will simply parent them to the head. There we go. Why you post the new art into Discord? I can't wait to go and check it after to this stream. Let me see, generate mirror. Am I shady though? I actually worry sometimes that I don't really come off as a trustworthy person. Because I have such trouble communicating sometimes. Alright, I think this should be... There we go. Sweet Innocent Lab? Okay, that's... I don't know what's worse. Like, I want to believe that I'm at least like a capable person. If it helps, Tsunami, like, everyone here can probably testify that you are just a lovely person. Alright. So with this positioned just like that, I will rename this. There we go. Because I want to be able to animate those shades in the avatar. Alright, so it's been almost 2 hours in stream, and I think this model will take at least a couple streams more. We'll see. Because for now I don't want to end too late. I want to be able to rest a little bit, to take care of a few other things, and frankly, and this is a little bit silly, but to just chat around in the Discord with all of you. For all of the lurkers, by the way, we talk a lot about the Discord. Here's the link if you want to join. It's a really chill place. We share our art, we share our little stories. We all talk a lot about how often we have to take ibuprofen. But you know, it's a really chill place. And I'll always be thrilled when someone joins and becomes part of the community. Alright, so I think for now what I will do is change the map cut to this one so we can see the model. And I think we did a great job. I think we can be proud of today's progress. Yeah, exactly. We do have an ibuprofen vending machine in the local mines, in the mine station. I should work on the mine station a little bit more because I want to make it like an explorable environment. Right now we are just seeing a couple renders at the background, but I had so much planned for it. Alright, so let's actually go back to the just chatting scene for a second. There we go. And looking to the front. I want to thank you all for being here again. I always do the same thing. I don't know if it sounds a little bit cliche or a little bit repetitive. I had to thank you. Because, you know, it is not something to take for granted. You wouldn't believe how lonely I had felt through my whole life. And you make all the difference, to be honest. Hey, thank you, Pixel Bear. Thank you so much. And yeah, so I will be in the Discord if you all want to chat a little bit, because I'm always looking forward to that. But for now, let's see if we can raid someone. Let's see who's online today. Who haven't we raided in a while? You know what? We should pay back the raid to God. Or even, let's go with Glass. Glassdale is a real cool 3D artist too. You know, big injustice. Not a lot of people watching him work right now. So let's fix that. let's all go and say hi to class and try and hype up everything. Alright? And for everyone else also, let's chat up in the Discord later, okay? See ya next time.